Go in.
Are you gonna take this?
I'm like,
I mean, that,
must we?
they really do not do that,
Yeah.
depth or detail.
You either do it or you don't do it right, you know, you do it right or you don't do it at all. I don't know what you want.
He was trying to be nice. Right, we call it the order. We're live, right? I'm gonna say?
Yes.
Cool, so we'll call it the order, subcommittee meeting. We'll do the roll call, so I'll just go down the list, only 5, right? I think, right, or George is on the tour, we don't
Oh, yeah,
know.
George was supposed to be
I
on.
think it's man who is here.
Matthew is here. We got Romy here,
there.
we have Carlos.
Yeah.
The 3 crew, I have Steve, Jess, and George are. Not here now. We shouldn't need to do the video. Orders of business, additions, referrals, deletions. I don't know if there's anything right now. We basically just have what it is, the agenda and the marketing. Public comments, I don't see anybody. All right, so we can move on to what we're here for.
So if my little follow-up is.
Yeah.
Steven and I had a meeting with.
Yeah, my
Sean and the county.
So this right now is the final agenda. as
Yeah,
we know.
we sent this off of our meeting, and I voiced the concerns that Jessica raised, and I also shared about, it's kind of the committee's baby. And they're uncomfortable, sort of. One, the logo that was used, 2, the title of it, so she said it was fine. The name in red, which I don't remember, I think it was an Anita Hunter.
Yep.
Mm-hmm,
It was very,
Nice.
it was very similar to it.
that's right.
That was on an agenda that was sent to me the day of that meeting,
Mm-hmm,
so, I didn't really question it, but when I took it to the meeting with Stephen and the Miami-Dade County personnel, she said that that person was not on the agenda,
okay.
and so to me, that was enough, that was fine, so.
Steve didn't mention anything about it?
No, because I think he left, he had to
Okay.
leave right before. So he sort of just,
Okay.
So as it stands with the agenda, if we want to run through it very quickly, 9:30. Registration and breakfast from US Century Bank, they are on the Eventbrite, they have their recognition there and on the flyer. 9:55, welcome and intro by Matthew, bringing up Mr. Senator Garcia and the mayor, he'll present the.
Can we just scratch the town council members from the agenda? Like, I mean, I know the mayor will do that, but like, I just think it's unnecessary to have it on the agenda. Can we just let the mayor do his thing?
I think we leave it, I mean, he'll do his thing regardless.
Huh?
I reminded him, right?
Yeah, just
Okay.
To have it,
Take whatever.
Okay,
You can take it off or keep it.
I mean, I'll see him a few times, I'll see him a few times before the event anyway, so.
okay.
10:15 it begins, we have. Future Ready from the county, Strive 305 with Mr. Vargas. SBD with Ana Rio Seco, SBA with Gail Bird from Bank United. And SBDC, we have Jesus Videla and Hungler and speakers from Prospera. No Anita Hunter Lee,
Mhm.
so. I wish Jess was here to.
Yeah.
Celebrate that, but.
She'll be happy.
And then 12 p.m. Q&A, and then 12:30, we have the networking at Chella's. All right,
Cool. I think the biggest thing that I know Carlos is about to say is the description of
Yeah.
each section, and I totally agree, like, especially those first 2. Don't explicitly say anything,
Okay.
Yeah,
this was sent,
I know,
I guess.
it's very like
the-
cut and
the
paste off their
county.
website,
Right.
It doesn't really speak to people like, okay, what does this mean, and that's the other thing too, and I mean, I haven't been part of the meetings with people prepping what they're gonna discuss. But that's something, that we wanna drive home to them, like, this is not about you, like. Promoting your program, you're
Like, what
actually
are you
talking.
bringing?
Right, like what are you
Yeah.
bringing to the table to the people that you're looking to apply to your program? So what are they gonna get out of it
Right.
by applying to Future Ready or by joining Strive 305? You get me? And I know we've discussed that a lot, but and I know Steve keeps printing out things from their website, but I don't know, it just seems so vague.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody has a better idea of what it means.
Well, I mean, what I can do is, you know, that's a very great, it's kind of. It's an umbrella, what
Mhm.
they're saying, and this is again like a tagline on the website. If we could find exactly the, you know.
Yeah, we just need the
creating a
elevator
thriving
pitch.
Miami-Dade, okay,
Yeah, we just need the elevator pitch from that speaker of what it is that they're gonna
Right.
be speaking on and like what it, you know, what the main purpose is.
less nebulous,
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean, sorry, what were you gonna say?
Not just that, but I think we should have like a specific topics for them in the sense of trying to accomplish a bigger audience. So like here, we're talking about already, okay, how to apply for your SBA loans.
Mhm.
Okay, that's the topic that everybody will be interested to know, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna bring you a type of people. I don't know, let's just say, how to market and reach many followers or many things. That will be another topic that maybe called attention. I know that we're already gonna talk about the new regulations of immigration and stuff like that and how to hire. So those specific topics will attract the people, because if I read it and I said, okay, I do want to know about that, and they're going to be there, so I may be able to ask
You don't want to
questions.
read before.
Right.
Description saying how to grow your business.
Right.
Okay,
No,
Right.
exactly. It's like
Right.
specific topics that we.
So
can
you would
actually
say-
target them.
you could say the SBDC or at least a net hunger's portion, because.
Those are the only
It was
ones.
very
for-
clear.
Yes.
Okay, so that sort of clarity is what you would want to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
How-
And I mean, and I hate to do this to people because I know that they work for many years and get many degrees to have this. But we're taking up 2 lines per person just on their title. And you know what I mean?
Right.
And we have a really tight agenda, literally, in space. So if we're gonna put on the agenda what each topic is about, we either need to trim back down on the titles or we need to let go of the 1 pager. And make it, you know, a few, like 2 pages, right? A page front and back or something. Because it doesn't bring any value to read, you know, any of these people's really long titles, you know what I mean? I think it would be more relevant, to Carlos's point, to give some meat and potatoes to the agenda.
Maybe
Yeah, I mean, I think we just need to ask them.
the title, yeah, I mean, they've been submitting things slowly,
Like,
I want to make it my job to go through their presentation to bullet point what they're gonna talk about. It should be.
It should be their job, it should be very
Yeah,
simple.
yeah.
That, or we give them a deadline and it's like, hey, we need your 2-sentence elevator speech.
Right.
Exactly.
And we need it by this date, or if you don't give it to us, then we pick it up.
Because we've already kind of established dates in the last meetings that
The
we
word-
need certain things,
right.
right? So I think we can
The
just.
word
like,
cloud where it's,
Mhm.
it could be, you know, future ready,
I think it could fit in here, yeah, just get rid of the
And then
italic text.
who was saying it and then just bullet points, you know.
Right. But in this case, like you say, the agenda, there is not many people that are gonna see. In my opinion, what I really care is that marketing things, right? Which
Yeah.
will be specific to the topic. And you know, how to apply for your SBA loans by expert, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
On, so the agenda could have all this information, because I don't think it's gonna go live.
Yeah,
But the marketing thing, it has to be very.
Right, and to that extent.
to the-
yeah, even
We
less than
might
elevator
have, we
pitch.
might even have to.
We need the 2 or 3
speak more
words,
to them,
literally, yeah.
'cause we're, you know, we're a month away from
Mhm.
tomorrow.
But I'm not sure if any of us have the clarity of what they're bringing on the table besides the program.
Nope.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's what I think is what is important for the community and to attract the different.
Correct.
audience. Because it will be very boring if they're talking, oh yeah, we have this program and blah, 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 and you can apply here and there and that is, okay.
So like, for
Be
example,
More clear.
right, like you look at.
What are you
do, just how
You look at Future Ready Miami-Dade and it talks about affordable housing, strengthening public safety, unleashing innovation, you know what I mean? Like it's just all over the place. Building our economy, okay, like what does that mean?
But mainly is like, you know, what are you teaching the audience? So.
Yeah, what do they walk out of here with? Like,
Right.
can they walk out and apply to their business right away?
Mhm.
I get it, yeah.
Like, I don't know, how to create a business plan for getting these grants.
Correct.
That's a good topic, for example.
Is that something we can like,
Yeah.
part,
Like
you know, push onto them, I
deliverables,
guess?
it's
Yeah.
the deliverables, asking for not just you know, SBA.
No, but I'm saying, like, what he's saying specifically to that, like, something
Yeah,
that, like, you know, the main purpose of this is that there's something that the audience can walk away with to apply to their business.
I need to know what
They,
the
uh,
deliverable is.
All right,
They're
what is the
gonna be,
deliverable to the audience? Yeah,
Covering fundamental
I'm gonna,
concept.
man,
let's say, I don't know, budgeting, for example.
Right,
And
give me-
they're gonna give them in a spreadsheet to everybody that registered. to
Something like
create
that, yeah.
budgeting. You know, that they're gonna give them tools and. So they work out with something, oh man, I have already this, I don't know, at least on the spreadsheet that I'm able to make my budget. Or
correct.
my, you know, a business plan can be created from this
Mhm.
document. So here is the step-by-step list of all you need to do for,
Yeah.
for your business plan.
No, I like that, yeah, right, really sell them on the workshop idea,
Yeah.
this is the workshop.
Yeah.
What I'm
So
gonna,
you're supposed to walk out with, you know, deliverable items, materials, it's a workshop.
So people want to come back to.
Yeah, exactly, exactly, next time.
so
Yeah.
I'm
That's why I-
sort of roughly planning out what my emails are gonna be to these people.
Yeah,
Give me bullet points. What are you bringing or demonstrating?
And if they can prepare some,
What are you bringing,
The added
demonstrating or
value.
teaching?
and give it to the people.
Get right,
And
that participants can take home with them.
you can tell them like physical materials are a plus, you know,
Mhm.
something like that.
it can be digital, it can be.
So,
Yeah, be
and,
digital.
and just to make things simpler, the one that really concerns me are the first two, Future Ready and Strive 305. Because if you read the Future Ready description on the website, it is all over the place. And it's just talking about how Miami-Dade is gonna be a more future-ready county by implementing all these things. So for example, when I look at building our economy, which is what I would think small business is involved in and Future Ready, it's not about that. It's actually talking about how Miami-Dade County is trying to spend its money more in line with our values as a society, which is all great, but it doesn't have anything to do with small business owners, or at least that doesn't sound like it. So just to give them a suggestion, I'm looking at their innovation section for Future Ready. And this talks about specifically the Innovation Authority, which is a nonprofit that that provides seed funding, it seems like. And it's for fast tracking ideas to key problems in our community. So, okay, like what does that mean for a small business owner that has a great idea for Miami-Dade County? How can they get on that fast track? Just to, you know,
Yeah,
throw out some
that's
suggestions,
good,
you know?
Right.
Because I feel like I don't know, I feel like we've talked about this for a while now, and I don't know if you brought it up to their attention and they're just not responding, or if they're just not
Well, I think
understanding.
what this really is just, right now it's a placeholder.
Mhm.
They're still sending the presentations I have. I mean, it's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just real copy paste, whatever it's probably.
But it
I
is
know,
important,
but
it
we've been
is-
asking for it now for weeks,
Yeah.
you know, and we're a month away.
We
Yeah.
we should ask them for it, yeah,
Even
with the hard dates. Have we given them those hard dates yet, Jonathan? I doubt it, right? Not yet,
I
right?
think we have
I think
actually,
Steven had.
yeah.
We have? Okay, good.
Here's another, so how specifically does it touch the topic of enabling? I wonder what enabling is, and supporting new and prospective business owners, not just again, not just
the programs that they.
we're going to help, yeah,
Mhm.
yes.
And which also will be important to have the clarity of it, like. If a Strive 305 is going to give seed money for like innovation, that's like a good thing, right? It's like, okay, so if you, and that's the way that we can market it, and probably we'll have to have 5 different marketing materials. Where one talks about, it says like how, if you have a great business idea, this is the way that you can impose it. Come to the business bootcamp of the town of Miami Lakes. And you know, we separated each topic to
Like a specific ad,
exactly,
yeah,
you
Yeah.
know.
yeah. I think
That
that's the
way,
to do it.
if I see that one, if I see the other one,
No, yeah.
they're gonna talk about seed money, they're gonna talk about grants, they're gonna talk about SBA loans, they're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna be able to learn about such and such.
Mhm.
So that makes me interested to come. That's, you know, I can cancel it, find it cover.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Etc.
Strive 305 actually seems like the most like direct. It almost seems like something similar to the SBDC from FIU. It's just county sponsored. Strive 305, for example, like right on the homepage, you can register for a free 30-minute business consultation. You know, like, and they have 3 different options from if you need small business coaching, if you need an introductory meeting, you know, on ways to collaborate, I guess, with the county.
Yeah.
And then others about like, business needs. So what's your biggest need? Let's look at the resources that can help you. That's great. That's very useful. But
But now we still want.
Verbalize that.
And also, if we separate the marketing strategies on the 5 different topics, let's say, we can also see which one reach more,
Mhm.
so that way for
The
next year.
financing.
Exactly.
Is it?
Yes, that next year. we can
Personnel
all
and
kind of
Yeah,
focus
so
and
push.
see.
I think the only one that's ready to go is how to grow your business with Miami-Dade County. That one's ready to go. That one is very clear what we're gonna talk about, how to get registered as a vendor and how to do business with Miami-Dade County. You
Exactly.
can't ask for more than that.
But from there, on your marketing materials, it kind of opens, right? For example, how to register as a vendor for that.
Mhm,
Are you interested to do business with Miami-Dade?
mhm.
They have
And more.
and more, because then it gives you tools also, right?
Yeah, using materials to work with.
Mhm.
Cool.
So I think 11 AM is done.
When is the first deadline? Is it this end of this week? Is it end of next week? Like, when's the first deadline for these people to give us some materials?
It's like it should be now.
Yeah, right.
Because
I figured it should be the end of this week,
Market
is what I'm thinking, but I'm
is
trying to
at
remember.
least a month.
No, I know. We talked about it in the last meeting. I'm trying to see when. Like, I just can't remember when the exact date was, but I remember we talked about it. Like, we said this date, this date for this, and then. We're good at this date. I just want to make sure that, because if it's the end of this week, I think that's okay. Like, we can make it work with what we want, but.
I don't want to speak.
No, yeah, no, but it has to kind of be this week.
Mhm.
It has
When we
to
need
Oh,
the
yeah.
info, like.
Yeah.
But we're gonna
I just want to make sure that I think we did talk about that, but let me. We'll have it in a minute or two. I know, that's why I just want to make sure. Especially if it comes out to these people. The way that it always ends up is we're gonna reach out to these people and they don't get back to us for
Mhm.
a while, unless we tell
But
them.
if we're gonna have
Gotta
to
be consistent.
understand, like not necessarily assume, but create it ourselves, a marketing material based on what we know about.
Right, which at that point, they lose out on being able to brand themselves and we lose out on specificity.
Right.
Yes.
Which,
11:15.
aside from SPD.
The SBA sounds pretty good, other than it doesn't say how to apply for an SBA loan. I don't know if they necessarily want to cover that, because I know it's very specific to each business, but maybe covering like what information do you need to apply for an SBA loan?
Yeah,
What,
so-
who is a good candidate to apply for an SBA loan?
What I have from the SBA presentation is a general overview of SBA.
It says.
Yeah.
It says your SBA will be covering its fundamental concepts, the significance of SBA financing, a glimpse into its diverse product offerings, and a succinct exploration of the key advantages that SBA brings to small businesses presented by blah, which sounds good. This actually sounds good and it makes sense.
That is the latest. Of
Right.
SBA.
My only question would be, can they cover again, just some like succinct, like really directive specifics, like how to apply for an SBA loan, or, the general, right, what do you need to qualify for an SBA loan? Who is a good SBA loan applicant? Like, describe me your ideal applicant or your common applicants that get approved. So that these guys can know, am I in the realm or the range of what,
Get it from, like,
exactly.
Like you get it for housing, you
Right.
get it for apartments, you get it for
Right.
restaurants, you get it for.
The other one that's not doing so good is SBDC. And I think SBDC, I think we need to cut out some titles here and make some room for something. And poor Mina Sonora, they like threw her there in the bottom.
Okay.
Like we should put Prospera, like Mina Sonora. I mean, I don't think that there's no speakers, it's just her.
Intro slides from SBDC.
Can we call it FIU SBDC so we can give some props to FIU?
Public facing. Yeah, FIU Small Business Development Center. On the public agenda.
Okay.
Let's see. So in the PowerPoint, it does talk about services, the consulting, startup assistance, access to capital, financial management, international trade, marketing and growth strategies. I don't know how far into depth this person is gonna go into those bullet points,
Sure,
but you know, we can still at least pull.
some of those keywords.
I don't wanna pull the financial management because we might get a little too saturated with finance.
Mm-hmm,
Definitely marketing and growth.
mm-hmm.
Government contracting might be a save. This is me just thinking if they don't respond,
Mm-hmm.
what we're gonna say on this.
Yeah, I would say like that sounds to me like, a full overview of the FIU Small Business Development Center services, including, right? And then we mentioned like the best 4 or 3 that we think are gonna attract people, right? Because all of that sounds like something that a startup business would really want to know about.
Yeah. I mean, when we throw in there, I guess for Hungry Girls Better, or not even, you think, you just keep them just FIU. and
I
just
think maybe we
define
can,
it.
I think
Well,
we
that-
can just,
That could be like,
Just featuring,
personnel, isn't that what,
technically, they're all underneath. FIU.
they're all FIU,
Yeah.
you know, I would just put FIU SBDC team, Jesus Padilla, Annette Hungler, and Midna Sonora,
Okay,
something like that. And guys, I hate to do this, but I have a physical therapy appointment that I am now late for, so I got to run. But thank you for removing my apostrophe.
that was the real reason.
The reason I wanted to get together.
Damn apology.
Everyone. Get the comments on the,
Well, they hate the apostrophe, because I guess it's not,
No,
it really
no,
isn't
no, no.
needed, that's why.
no, the biggest one. The biggest one is always, whether town should be the proper noun or not.
I
When
would
do
think so.
you, after you getting those,
Yeah.
specifics. When do you think we will be able to launch a campaign with all the specific topics and stuff like that?
So if we have 5 topics, $100 each for the next month. Cause we did put 500 aside, right? I think that's what,
Mhm.
I have to check the minutes. We at least have, for the most part, which one did we say was the most put together? I think it was.
How to grow your business with Miami-Dade and
Yeah,
SBC.
Yeah,
and the
Yeah.
SBA one.
yeah, that's definitely the most like
The
I'm
most
ready.
well put together.
ready to go.
Like if we look at the Stripe website, maybe we're able to find something like, but
Yeah,
we need to try to kind of find.
I'd say definitely reach out to these people, and then if we don't get to me by the end of the week, I think we just have to run with.
We
whatever
go,
we can get.
yeah.
We can definitely safely run with at least.
Yeah, those 2.
I'd say 3 and then. Cause what I'll do is I have all these emails organized. As you can imagine. I have not been only working on,
No, I know,
You're
you got a lot of stuff going on.
so.
You have it?
No,
I find this unacceptable.
I mean, I love you guys, but
Lies.
I
All
don't know your
lies.
favorite.
Well, that's why, how does that
we
work
definitely
then?
are.
How does that work then in terms of the campaign and stuff like that? Since you got a lot going on, that's why that's a lot to do
No, I mean-
in terms of a campaign. Go up with 5 different ads and the different strategies and stuff like that.
So what
How long does that take?
it could be is. I mean, Facebook is the biggest one. The posts that I have in queue for the event. I can really just pull them and change the description on, one post can be specifically about SBA, and I'm talking about posts aside from the ads. So we can have the paid ad for, SBD, for example, and then a already scheduled SBD post. And then a paid SBA. A queue post already and a backlog about SBA. Really just mirroring our timeline to what's being pushed to people's.
Because I think you'll be kind of have the same theme,
Uh,
right? The same thing, so people just see the topics changing. And maybe like, or maybe it could be like a carousel.
oh, yeah,
Right? That
Yeah, we can do that.
that you can actually see, hey, you wanna learn about this? Yes, boom, 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 and we market the whole carousel.
I vote for that.
I don't know if you
Okay,
can.
I gotta run. I sent you the minutes.
yeah. Thank you. I'll see what we can do about a carousel, see what photos we have from. maybe ribbon cuttings, because I don't want to post our. You know, I don't want to post flyers on our Instagram.
No, he's saying it cares about the end of all the
No, right, so
of,
let's
like,
say,
all the
hey,
topics.
so
I was
So
like,
what I'm saying, the carousel, let's say, okay,
Yeah,
Economic Development Committee, invite you to a small business boot camp, date that room.
Yeah.
The topics to be, the topics that you can learn from, boom, the next
Yeah.
carousel tells you specific. Learning about how to apply for SBA loans by, the bank.
Oh, okay,
the next
now I
one,
see what you're
boom.
yeah, like a carousel thing, like, My Mix is a big event September 22nd. Like, which topic about growing your business are you interested in? Swipe to see more, and then you swipe and you're like, oh, this one. You
Exactly.
click and it opens up the Eventbrite to sign up. You get it? Like,
Yeah, okay, now.
that'll be like the end post to like, tie them all together sort of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I think we do definitely need a post of like the events, like
Right.
not just the individual topics, just so it's like, here's the whole thing. So that's like an idea for that, what you're saying,
Have a great business.
like a carousel.
SBD
And then,
logo.
if the carousel, we can sponsor that carousel would be great. That way we just focus the $500 on the whole carousel
Oh, yeah.
that it has
Then it
everything.
starts splitting.
Exactly,
five separate-
and it
yeah,
has everything, it has the date, the
Yeah.
time, it has all the topics that they may be interested
Yeah,
to.
and you just go through and,
Yes,
yeah, I like it. Yeah, I think, I don't know, a big thing is really just gonna hold on these guys letting us know. Like,
yes,
they just really need to let us
Yes.
know as soon as possible.
I mean, I'm gonna give them their, I guess first right of refusal on how they want to represent themselves. I'm gonna go back through my emails to see, and in fairness to them, because like, for example, at BDC, I did get a PowerPoint on.
No, I get you. That's why if you just
Well, we
reach out to
still-
them, it's okay to just sell them, like,
Yeah.
we're not asking for your whole bio or anything right now. We're just asking for the
What-
1
what-
to 2
what's the meat?
sentences,
What's the meat?
quick,
Yeah.
elevator pitch of this is what we're gonna talk about. And this is what I want the audience to leave with, and that's it.
Yes.
Just really, really quick, and then we could use that, you can tell them, this is just for marketing purposes. We're working on the social media posts, like whatever. I think they'll get it, they should understand. They're all, like, they've all done something like this before, for the most part.
Right, I can just play dumb anyway, and assuming that they have sent me something, I can say just to put it all in one thread. Send it again. So we've got vanilla.
Yeah, whatever, worst comes to worst, they say, oh, I sent it to you, it's in this, and then whatever, we pull it up in there.
Yeah,
do we need to plan anything regarding here, like, at least the committee member, the specific committee member has to come early, figure it out how to help out setting up some tables. Is that room going to be ready for us with the IT and all the equipment and PowerPoint? Do we need to do anything about it?
Yeah, like all the peripherals and stuff.
So,
That's a good question.
I have my EDC business boot camp. Folder where I'm slowly starting to throw PowerPoint headshots, descriptions. Really making sure Chambers is ready, it's booked. I have to tell facilities the exact layout we want. If we wanna, we can talk about that actually. There are certain layouts that we have like, standardized for elderly affairs events specifically because they use it a lot. This is gonna be super great drawing. What we can do is have, I believe it's 3 rows wide. And then we can probably fit 5 to 6 going back. We could have auditorium style facing, the TVs on the left side of Chambers.
Mhm.
We can have every single chair basically turned that way and no tables. And we can have the tables outside for the mingling and the breakfast and just so, because we don't, if, I don't really want to tell you what to do because it's your decision. But having a lot of people and food in one place at the same time.
Yeah, no, I think it should be outside.
So we have like I mean,
Yeah, the
welcome
breakfast.
breakfast
Stuff, yeah.
there sort of as far as maybe the elevator. And then the tables, the tables outside, and then inside the chairs facing the TVs. And what we can do is, we can have maybe tables in front of the TV. The podium will actually be here. And then we have 2 TVs mounted on the wall. So we can have
And then we'll do the presentation.
tables where people can bring their materials, I guess. The TVs are where the presentation would be. Because there are only 3 TVs in chambers. There's the 2 on the left wall and the 1 on the back.
Mhm.
I'm sure we're not gonna be turning people to the back unless we,
No.
I don't think space would really call for it. I think it'd be better to use the width of chambers and make it sort of like just rows of chairs.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's the best
Yeah.
visual, right?
Yeah.
Because there is not like I don't know, screen that comes in front of
I wish, oh my god, that would be awesome.
a thing.
In front of the dais,
Yeah.
or, oh my god.
Yes,
Yeah, we don't have anything like that,
Yeah,
right?
we don't have that kind of-
but I think that would be, because then everybody puts
Oh, no, that would be the best, yeah, just looking at the,
at the,
how it normally is, yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome. Oh my god, that would be awesome.
Yeah, but I don't think we have anything like that.
Oh my god, we have.
That's why, because I know what he said, but it's weird, to be looking at like the side like
I
that,
know.
like it's thin,
yeah.
Yeah,
but,
And not
it
just
does
that, but I'm certain that when they, when they are like in the chambers and they're presenting and everything, they want to show something, should be kind of in the back, or
Yeah.
I don't know. And instead of the where the elevator is, could the food and the welcoming and everything be like in the doors, like there is the chamber doors,
Mm.
and there's spaces between them, like put the tables there.
Like where the flyers are out?
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
that's where it would be.
Yeah, because the reason why I came to an event where they were at the elevators and people did not realize it, so everybody went
Kind of
inside,
a cave
kind
there.
of cave in.
yeah, it's hidden back there, you're right.
Yeah.
You're
Right.
right.
So this,
It's not like a welcoming thing, hey, you guys, welcome, blah, 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 leave your car.
Yeah, it's like hidden back
Grab
there.
something and.
You are
come in,
right, yeah.
Right? It was more like over there, there's
Yeah,
got
there's
food,
food if you
because
want.
somebody told me that they want.
that's the regular chamber layout.
Yeah, that's the right.
So,
Yeah, so you're saying like everybody looks this way,
yeah, because that's where the TVs are.
yeah.
But if that's the only way,
And then. This is sort of what they do for, health fairs specifically for the elderly, because they'll have presenters here with their TVs and,
Oh, I get it, because I want the TVs behind them for the presentation.
but then
so-
you can imagine you don't have that much room for people when it's tables.
no, yeah, well, I need to
What
see
is
that.
that, there's one sitting there and. You could probably line up. A rows of 10, 12. Which may not be that bad of an idea. But. No, I mean.
You know what, we can decide that, if we do tables or we do seats, when we have the RSVPs from the event, right?
Yeah.
I know that a lot of the people will not come, maybe we'll have like a 40% full rate.
Yeah,
So like 60% of the many people that they come, that they say that they will come, they will actually come.
yeah, but that'll help us know if we can have. the
Like have
space.
tables or we will have chairs.
Yeah.
Because tables will be more comfortable,
Yeah.
because you can
Oh.
write notes, you can,
Yeah,
have. your
exactly, yeah, it's
material.
more of a workshop kind of thing.
Yes.
That's why, so I figured it makes better, it makes more sense. That's why I even had pricing too, I got for like notepads, EDC branded notepads and stuff like that, I thought that'd be a good idea.
I think we
But
have.
if we have, that's.
We
better.
have tablecloths with. So we definitely need tables. Under the TVs, or whichever orientation, because I have the 2 tablecloths already,
Mhm.
folders. Oh, I have to look at that inventory, I don't know if you remember off the top of your head, because I think the last time you just seen it was at the.
Yeah, at the expo, yeah. What I remember is the folders for sure, I don't know if there's anything else. But yeah, but like that stuff like that is good for people to like,
Yeah.
if you walk in with an EDC branded folder and a little notepad.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
Take
yeah.
notes with materials you get in the folder, it's all branded,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be there. Regardless, and I guess whatever we do decide, we can, you know, if it's tables. It's about 3 chairs per table.
Yeah.
3 sets of materials, a folder, I think we have some cups that we may be able to get rid of. Pens. Or if it's just chairs, then it'll be the folder on the chair and
Yeah.
people collect it as they go.
Yeah,
Um,
okay, so I guess we will do the council chambers, I guess sideways like that, right? I guess that's really the only way that kind of makes sense.
like we have a moving TV. That's maybe a 65-inch TV. It's on wheels that we may be able to get away with putting
Like in front of the chair.
at the podium,
Mhm.
and maybe it's a TV.
That podium is not movable, right? That just stays there.
Oh, it is,
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
but at least for our speaker position, it might be good to keep there.
I know, it's just facing the other way, like it's facing towards the council or whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, but we can rotate.
Yeah, we can spin it,
thanks,
that's what I
yeah.
mean. Yeah,
So to have that there, a table here with the EDC branding, maybe the other one is outside, who knows?
Okay, yeah, that's another
And then a TV here, because that is what we have. It hasn't been used as long as I can remember, but I can
That's another-
request.
Is at least big as this, like that kind of
Yeah,
size.
yeah, I think it might be that. Is that a?
Pretty sure like around
Yeah,
this
that's it.
size, maybe like around this, so it would be
On
somebody
wheels.
in the front with this, with the podium here and the table to their left.
So then what it could be, because if it's on the TVs already mounted in chambers, it'll be IT. Or myself handling it, but from the IT room. If it's you can imagine if it's TV on wheels, we might have to
Yeah.
be manually. Flipping or, you know, have my computer connected.
Do
to it.
the speakers have will have control of their presentations?
Yeah, we can
On a
give them
computer,
clear-
they can give it a click.
Yeah. We have our clicker that maybe. I can ask IT the specifics, because I mean, the only time I've used a clicker is during the council meeting, and I'm assuming that their system is. Like, they don't like to mess around with it much. Yeah, it's just, for my end, what I imagine at least is, you know, after I get all the presentations and descriptions, dropping it into a folder that IT can access and they throw it on the TV. And then we give them the clicker and it should be fine. Now that I'm thinking the rolling TV probably wouldn't be able to
To make sure that we don't have
utilize that.
like problems with that agenda and the technological part. Is there a way we can do like a quick meeting before with them? Yes, and says, hey, guys, okay, this is how it's gonna work. This person is gonna be in charge of IT. Your presentations will be blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, and just do it there real quick, like pull up this presentation, all right, we're good, it works, like pull up another one, like, you know, do a little test run.
I mean, I can see about doing that on my own.
Yeah.
Cause I can already imagine it, that I'll be the one stressed out and running around on fire. So what I can do is, same thing I did for my personal presentation to council is. I can ask them for the clicker, you know, all right, can you pull up the PowerPoints, this folder? And then,
Okay.
cause I wouldn't wanna throw it on the person that is presenting to,
Yeah. So if
you know, diagnose any issues. that they-
No, no, right, definitely not.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what we need to do too, we need to ask on the breakfast for US Century Bank at what time they're gonna be here to set up. Because if we're gonna start at 9:30, they should be here at least by 8:30. Putting everything up and stuff like that, so they're not, you know.
I'll let Jessica know. We have chambers from 9. I don't
Do,
expect people to be using it before, so they'll definitely have time to.
do we need to do any specific recollection of marketing material or like emails for us or something that we can use to advertise any of our programs or anything or no? Like, do we have like a objective of recollecting all these people information for marketing purposes in the future or no?
I mean, we do that.
CRM sort of thing, I guess.
Yeah, we do that already.
Now.
Yeah,
I mean, I know on Eventbrite, it will have information stored in
yeah,
there.
which is what we've used it before.
Yeah.
We've tried not to get too far into the territory of pulling emails from. You know, past events, for example, because then we get criticized because we're not doing it for every event. I'm gonna send emails to people about them. Let me say that. Let me not say that. we can definitely, at least adding them to like the business newsletters.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
but
do we need to get them to sign something for that or
no,
not?
I think it's a,
On the event, right? It says that
Yeah.
when you sign up, that you're like signing up for all related emails from this group and stuff like that. Like, as long as we're covered there, then I think that works, because I can throw them on the chamber emails too, like just throw them on the list that we have. Because I think the chamber email that we use, it's from the town, like we
Yeah.
use your business development list and we just send to the same people or whatever.
is it-
Or the,
and then I
a
think,
long time ago, though, it was years
Yeah.
ago, we got it from Brandon, like when he was you,
Okay.
when he was doing your job. We got it from him a while ago. So, that's why I'm sure it's more updated now, like it's a list of all the BTR list people.
Yep.
All that stuff, like everybody that's ever done an interest. So I guess you're saying that, yeah, like to add these people
Yeah.
to that list as well,
Mhm.
if we could do that.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we just gotta make sure that the Eventbrite is
oh,
like our home base, you know, that it's well circulated, that's
Yeah.
attached to every part of
Right.
marketing material, is that Eventbrite? That's like where everybody goes back to.
yeah, the Eventbrite is on the calendar, it's on the Facebook event, it's the,
Yeah, that's gonna be our main source of data.
Right,
For
and
us.
I know that Steve from Mark United want to have like the recollection of the business cash to do that raffle.
Oh, yeah, that too.
wait, say that again, sorry.
That's for a raffle. Remember, he was interested in doing a raffle at Chala's after, Steve? So it's like
Okay.
the list of names of people that are attending and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I can print out flyers for you for the business networking social law. Yeah.
What, like,
For the-
like handout flyers?
Yeah.
I mean, it should be fine. I mean, it's tomorrow, the event. We've already marketed and like spread it and stuff like.
No, I mean for the boot camp.
Oh,
Flyers,
okay, yeah.
If-
Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, we can pass them out tomorrow. Sorry, I thought you meant
on
the flyer for the tomorrow's
Uh,
event. I was like, I mean, it's a little late for that. But
I would hope.
I get what you mean.
That was great.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, we can pass out the boot camp flyers
Oh,
already
you have it.
tomorrow. Yeah, I just don't have it printed, but
Okay.
do you have like a color, like a nice color printer here that you're gonna use or no? No, right? There's gonna be some crappy little thing.
We got volume, we don't really have pretty quality. Trust me.
That's fine, yeah, I'll see what I can do then.
That's why everything looks like that.
All right, cool.
I think, I'll do my dry run with IT.
Late tomorrow. I'll be late tomorrow.
The what, the
Yeah.
so the EDC event? No worries, no worries.
You just reminded me.
Yeah,
You're looking at my calendar, I'm like.
yeah, it's not biggie.
At
That's
four,
what the network.
4 p.m. I have, in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, in Fort Lauderdale?
Lauderdale?
Jeez,
I
yeah.
wanna get all that
that's a
traffic
trek.
back and stuff.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. If you can make it cool, but if not, whatever.
Yes.
Hey, driving for Lauderdale, the other ones, so I don't blame you.
So we got that, we got boom, 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 boom. So let's wait to define what will be the best setup. Well, we know exactly how many people we're expecting.
Yeah,
And what I'll do is, I'm actually gonna set a deadline, I'm gonna set the deadline on Thursday for the last two, at
Okay.
least.
reach out to all of them anyways, too.
Oh, no,
The other
I-
three give us like something out of nowhere that we
Yeah.
didn't even expect that they're talking about.
But like, that's latest, cause.
Yeah.
When I get on the.
Yeah, and if not, then screw it. We go with what we got and we start doing ads and
But you can,
marketing it.
if you have the time, no, I'm not pressuring you. But if you can already kind of put everything together, so you get it, the topics, you just put the topics
Yeah,
on
no,
the
that's-
carousel
I'm gonna
and
have it,
done.
Yeah, like make the ad right.
Boom.
yeah, it's
But they
gonna,
are gonna pretty much look the same. It's just
Yeah.
the difference is the topics. For the carousel at least.
how, I did wanna ask, cause I didn't set up like a test run for the ad today. Obviously, I have the targeting for the business, small business owners, you know.
And we'll have a email blast also, right? Like.
Yeah, I'll be from the chamber, I'll do it and you probably do it.
Yeah, so it'll be in our monthly. What I can do is also, so I had a. No, I think we went a little early on the business.
So what about the Miami Lake?
Yeah, I already let them know. I sent them I sent them an Excel sheet with all the events in town up until the end of September. It's kind of up to them at that point.
Yeah.
If they,
But push them when we have the marketing materials, send it to them and say, hey, guys.
yeah, it's a little follow-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to
I
put
think
it
they're
too
next.
when we see them. They always go to the chamber events, Linda and stuff.
Their
Yeah,
next issue should be the first, I believe, of September.
How often you guys have the chamber events?
We do them it's the second Wednesday of every month. It's the chamber luncheon. We do it there in the Miami Lakes
Oh, I did.
Hotel Ballroom. But yeah, But they're there every time. Linda, the main editor, and the writer. Alexis, they're there all the time. Yeah, so I'll reach out to them. Next time I see them, see if we can get her to push that for us. And if anything, I'll stick my dog on Ego. They'll annoy them so they do it.
Yes, they will.
Then
Cool.
the radius, I mean, that's kind of. I'll figure that out.
Yeah, we were saying we were gonna go a little bit further, like we weren't afraid to touch Broward a little bit and
Yeah.
stuff like that, we were saying.
As long as
this
it's
isn't like-
10 miles, which is probably like, no, it is twice the size of my legs, but, we could probably run for,
Yeah, like we weren't
15.
afraid to touch, like we said, the Broward areas and like the, the further south areas too, like Hialeah further down that way, because why not? It doesn't hurt. Like this isn't supposed to be just a Miami Lakes event. It's beneficial to, anybody that can kind of come reach out. That's why we'll see, like you said, we gotta really see with the event, right, how many people are actually gonna come.
getting my emails, and then basically telling these people that's the meat and potatoes.
Yeah, even then, like, it doesn't have to be that intimidating, you don't have to send us everything, yeah, I guess.
No,
Just the elevator pitch is really what we need.
like, I'm just like 3 to 5 bullet points, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also remember to make sure that the deliverables, like the action items, people can walk away with, like, oh. I've got this in my hand, like I know if I want to get a grant, I gotta fill this out and go to your website and like. I have it half filled out because I did it there at the workshop. That's what we want people to walk away with. Like that's like the feeling we want them to have, where it's like, oh wow, I did so much. Yeah, like I'm halfway done, I just gotta go home, fill this out, and then boom, I'm part of this program and I'm already benefiting. Like that's the goal, is that people walk out with like benefit right there, or like, almost getting started, like their foot's in the door for all these different programs. That's cool. It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm excited.
yeah. The linchpin is just these guys. We gotta make sure that they're doing
They
the right thing.
deliver what we expected.
Yeah. I think they will be though, I hope.
Yeah, no, I think so.
Yeah, they've all done this before. It's not like this is their first time
Mhm.
speaking. But all right, cool.
Perfect. Anything else, sir?
I mean, I think we're good on our end. I think we know what we need. We have the next things pretty much planned out. Do we need to do another? Because the next meeting is like 2 days before the event, something like that. Something crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 days. So I'm assuming we need to do another one of these, right?
we could. The next meeting would be the 19th, right?
I feel like we should do another one of these at least a week before or something, or
Right.
a couple weeks before. The next one will be the 19th, yeah. So. We can meet the week before or 2 weeks before, so that's the week of September the 4th or September the 11th,
So the 4th is Labor Day.
yeah.
Yeah. Will be the
I'm saying like that whole week,
I have the veterans. I can look for a date that,
yeah, you let
So
me
the
know,
week of
so it'll be in between those 2 weeks, so in between the 4th and the 15th, I think could work.
Yeah.
I think preferably 2 weeks before, right, just so we have more time, I
So
think
the
it's
11th,
better.
probably.
I can send
Yeah, like latest, I would say the
a link
11th,
to me
honestly,
kind of thing.
yeah, latest I'd say is 11th or 12th, like
I'm actually.
an exact week before our next meeting.
Jessica.
Yeah, and no, like, that's the main reason too. I would love to have Steve and Jessica there for that, just because that's like their, they're a big part of all this. So it would be cool just to have them there to like, confirm US Century Bank for the breakfast. And then confirm with Steve, just, basically everything, because he's been the one managing with all these Miami-Dade people. Jessica's been the one managing FIU and Prospera and all that, so I just want to make sure, that they're here, we can get the double check from them. It's really just a thumbs up, because I know that they're, they're doing it on there and they're killing it. But just to get the thumbs up, we're all good to go, all hands in.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
Jess, I'm gonna tell Jess that US Century can set up their breakfast at 9. And if they can contact me, I can contact the vendor or, if it's their people directly.
Yeah,
What
whatever.
the setup situation will be like, because that can be established today.
And the earliest place opens up is 9, right? Like they can come here a little bit earlier to,
Oh, no, they're 8 o'clock.
okay.
I'm here at 8, so.
Because they might have to come in a little bit earlier for setting up food and stuff like that, depending on what it is. But I think it's just gonna be like pastries and anything, right? Is what that's the
That's what,
impression that I
small
got.
bites, small
Yeah,
bites is what,
simple.
but nothing, but we don't wanna overfeed these people. anyways.
No, yeah, the main thing is gonna be after anyways.
Yeah.
Cool. Exciting stuff.
Now we just have to push it.
Yeah, we really just gotta market it.
Yeah, because right now.
So
it's-
when do you think if you say that you get all the topics by Thursday, when do you think we'll be able to get it?
Friday morning.
Okay, to be able to push it?
Yeah, what I like to do is, I have everything in basically a formula,
Yeah,
so I just plug it in,
exactly.
like. Plug that in, update the Eventbrite immediately, update the website, the press release immediately, like.
First email blast.
Perfect, yeah.
Sometimes I torture myself and I do it as they come in, and
Yeah,
that's like a lot of editing and going back and saving it, but. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And if you don't mind, send us an email when you do it, like send like, you know, like, hey, the campaign started, like.
Yeah. And then.
We're getting it going, just so we're ready.
and we can figure out how to push it ourselves, you know?
Yeah, that's why I
If
get
you
started on
tag
the
us-
chamber.
if That jealous, I asked them to post it.
Yeah.
Please.
You know, especially
I mean, it makes sense, a logo on it too, so. It wouldn't be weird.
no, I'm thinking, I could tag all of them, but specifically at the end of the carousel, maybe at the. You know, enjoy networking,
Yeah,
conversation, mingling. After the event at Chella's, we can definitely leverage that. Okay. That good?
that's fantastic.
So yeah, I'll put you guys on all that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think we're good. No stress. Jonathan.
Promise you this, you guys are my good child. Not that I have favorites, but, so do we want to call this meeting? Or, adjourn?
Is that how it's still gonna be like that? Only two? Well, can I do it? Yeah, right. All right, so I'll call this meeting to adjournment, I guess.
6:33.
Okay.